let's get into our final list. We done our top 10 centers, top 10 power forwards, top 10 small forwards, top 10 shooting guards, top 10 point guards. But now we're on the final list for at least this offseason. This is our finally our top 10 players going into the new NBA season. I'm not gonna lie, like I said before we got on, I said 1 through 4 was the same 4 people. I feel like everybody knows, but pick whatever order. That's up to you. But when it came to 5 through 10, there were some people I said, well, I want to put him here, but I really can't put him here because of, I don't want to use the word politics, but I just couldn't put him here. So there might be somebody you say, wow, whoa, whatever. But 5 through 10 is interchangeable. Pick whichever you want. But I do think these are probably top 10 players in the league, man. Let's get it started, man. I started this one, so you can start this one, bro.
Well, first let me start with my honorable mentions. I have to mention JT, Embiid, Kawhi, Brunson, and Devin Booker. With JT and Embiid and Kawhi, it's more so of an injury thing. They can easily be top 10 players. But going into the season, JT's hurt, Embiid's hurt. Kawhi's going into the season healthy, but I don't think right now Kawhi's going to be a top 10 player going into the league. I think he's going to be around that 15. But yeah, he's not a top 10 player. But at number 10, this is where I got Victor Wembanyama. I think this is a big year for Victor. I think this is a leap for Victor. I think that Victor might mess around and average close to 30 this year. I told you I've been high on Victor and the Spurs this season. I'm high on them. I'm high on them this season. So I expect Victor to go out there and kill and to dominate. I've been looking at preseason so far. I know we're gonna talk about preseason more, but he's added playmaking to his plate now. He's a pretty decent passer, but he's made a more conscious effort of passing. So I think we're gonna see big numbers from Victor this year. And I got Victor as my top 10, as my number 10 player going into the season.
So you go put the Spurs as one of your ride or die teams? You can put them as right here? Yep. Oh, so who are you taking out?
I don't know yet.
I got it right here. I mean, I'll just read the name real quick. I'll just read off the teams, and then, we still got a week and a half, so you can change it. You have Lakers, Mavs, Pistons, Clippers, Hornets. Those are your 5 teams.
Clippers, Hornets.
And remember, we can have only one team of the same, and we both got the Lakers. Then after that, they got to be different teams. And I already got the Spurs. I ain't getting rid of them.
The Mavs staying there, the Hornets staying there. I'm gonna keep the Clippers now. It's between the Lake. You can take out the Lakers. No, I don't know yet. Give me next.
You still got time, brother. You still got time, brother.
I don't know yet.
We got time. We got time, bro. We got time. Well, I'm not gonna lie. I'm shocked you didn't put Embiid in there. I thought you was gonna pull that BS and put him Embiid in there. I thought you was gonna do it, but I'm very shocked at that. Yeah, Jason Tatum, Embiid. Honestly, that's why they made the list so damn hard, because they were healthy. They were sure being here. They made the list hard as hell for me. But I got, JB, Tatum. I could sneak Tyrese Halliburton in there, but I ain't gonna do it. Donovan Mitchell, Jalen Brunson, Kawhi Leonard. Those are my honorable mentions. At number 10, I ain't gonna lie, I thought this was kind of easy for me, at least for this guy at number 10. I got Steph Curry. Steph Curry, 24, 4 and 6, 44 from the field, 39 from the 3, 93 from the free throw line. When I look at Steph Curry, man, I don't want to say regress. He is older. I just don't like when I look at the people above him, at least on my list, I just feel like they're going to have some way better years in there. Years by them, I think they're going to have way better years than Steph Curry. And I just think those guys' impacts are just going to be more, especially, I know you had last time Jimmy Butler like a top 2 small forward. That means if that's the case, Steph Curry might have like a not so great Steph Curry year, but Steph Curry's so great and he can change the game and impact the game differently with his shooting and greatness. He still has to be a top 10 player, bro. I mean, he's the light-skinned assassin, man. He's the baby face assassin. Steph Curry is still really good, man. Still top 3-point guard like we had him last week. I got Steph Curry at number 10, man. Still a really good player, bro. Some of these other guys above him, just better than that, man. Steph Curry's still cold though. I don't want him in fantasy. He be tweaking.
At number 9, this is where I had Anthony Davis. Last year, yeah, I got Anthony Davis at number 9. I think this is gonna be a big year for the Dallas Mavericks and Anthony Davis. Especially, to start the season off with no Kyrie. I think that Jason Kidd is gonna put the ball in AD's hands a lot and run the offense through him. I don't think we're gonna see that 28 like 28 points per game Pelicans Anthony Davis. But I think AD, he got a little bigger. He put on some muscle this offseason. So to take that beating to start of the beginning of the season, because he knows the ball's going to go through him a lot, and he's going to be the focal point, and he's going to probably see a lot of doubles to start the year. But I think AD is going to get around that 26, 27, probably points per game range. He's still going to average his 12 rebounds. I think his assists might go up to about 4 or 5 this year. But yeah, I think this is a big year for AD. This is a big year. I think AD is gonna dominate. So I got AD at 9.
Okay, I like it. At number 9, man, ride or die team, ride or die player. I got Victor Wembanyama at number 9, bro. 24, 11, and 3, 47 from the field. I agree that he's gonna increase his stats. His stats are gonna be better, especially if he plays a full year. I don't know about 30 though. I think he can though. Like I think at some point in his career he will be a 30. I mean, he's just so great. He's gonna get that. But I feel like this year, because technically, I hope if he's healthy, this is gonna only be his second full year healthy. So I expect a super leap. I can see Victor averaging damn near like 27 points. I think this year, statistic wise, we know if you want to round up. He's going to average 4 blocks this year. He's going to win most likely Defensive Player of the Year probably again. But his impact on the court is crazy. Bro, we going to talk about it. That preseason game yesterday, man, that man different. I don't care what nobody tell me. He's different. What he can do, he shoots the ball well, can get to the rack. Obviously, he's 7'5" now, which is crazy. He can do everything, bro. He's basically a 7'5" that's a guard. That's basically what he is, 7'5" guard. And he could do a lot of things. He could just change the game. His impact on the floor is just crazy. I got Victor Wembanyama at number 9.
At 8, this is where I got Steph Curry. I know you said that you think that Steph Curry might regress this year, but I don't think he can, and I don't think he will. He can't because in order for them to try to fight for a 6th seed, Steph Curry has to play amazing this year. I think you read off his stats, right? 24, 4, and 6.
Yeah, get new
I gotta get some more headphones.
Bro, you need to get these, bro.
But yeah. Steph 24, 4, and 6 last year. Like I said, Steph has to have a big year in order for the Warriors to be successful, bro. He can't take any games off. He can't start off slow. Because if they do, I think they're gonna fall behind the 8 ball. So I expect Steph and Jimmy big years for both of them. I think Steph Curry's not gonna put up them MVP numbers, but I damn near think Steph is going to probably be close to 30, bro. I'm not gonna lie, because he has no other choice.
Last year he averaged 24.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be higher. I think he might get around that 27, 26. He might not average 30, but Steph is gonna be scoring a lot this year.
I didn't say regress, but I'm saying with Jimmy now, he won't have to do all that. But I get what you're saying though. He has to do that if they want to get far, and I get that. I get that part, but I'm just saying with Jimmy now in a full year of Jimmy, he don't need to be having after average say 30. I know you didn't say 30, but you just brought up 30. He don't got to average 30 now. I think Steph can give me probably say 25, maybe 26 points per game. I know it's 2 points, but I think he could get around there. But 27 isn't the worst.
Because I think with Jimmy, don't get me wrong, I think Jimmy's gonna start to be aggressive this year, but Jimmy likes to defer. On the Heat, he had, I think, who said it? I can't remember what person said it, but I think it was Eagle Dollar. They were on Gilbert Arenas pod, and he was saying that like with Jimmy, when he was on the Philadelphia 76ers, he didn't have to be the best guy because he had Joel Embiid, and he wasn't the best guy, so he deferred to Joel. But when he was on the Miami Heat, he got pissed that they didn't give him a contract extension because he's like, I'm the guy, I'm the number one guy, I'm the head honcho in charge, and y'all not trying to pay me. So Jimmy has no problem deferring when there's a better. He feels like a better player than him, and Steph Curry is better than Jimmy Butler. So I think he'll defer to him more often than not. So that's why I say I think Steph is going to be around that 26, 27 because Steph has to score. He has to score for them.
I get that because at least he knows Steph Curry better than him, and it showed one nobody better than him on that Heat team. I mean, everybody knew that. And number 8. That's why I got Kevin Durant. Kevin Durant, 26, 6 and 4. Yeah, man, this list might get a little nasty, but hey, it's going into the year, man. I got Kevin Durant at number 8, bro. 26, 6 and 4, 52 from the field, 43 from the 3-point line. I feel like with Kevin Durant, especially now with no Fred VanVleet, I think he's gonna have a good year. And there might be times when that 4 assists might turn into 6 assists. You never know. Kevin Durant's still one of the best scorers, still one of the best shooters on the planet. We know what he can do, bro. To some people, he may not be able to elevate teams or whatever, but I think at least for this Rockets team, he's going to be able to elevate them to new heights. I think he's going to be really, really good for this team. I can't wait to watch my second team, the Houston Rockets, play. I just think what he's going to bring, like, his leadership, been in the league forever with those young guys, is going to help them. And I think he's going to help himself too. And then he don't have to do so much. He can be a better defender now. He won't have to score all the time. Like, there could be some games he might just only score 20, but a man and Sengun go off. Like, he has some really good players this year. But I do think Kevin Durant is still a top 10 player in this NBA, bro. Like, I feel like until he retires, it's the same with Bron. Like, Steph. Until they retire, those guys still could be top 10 players. But I got Kevin Durant at number 8.
At 7, I got LeBron James. Wow. I think that yeah.
Wow.
This is what year 23.
23.
Year 23. I still think LeBron's a top 10 player in this league. LeBron does everything still to this day, rebounds, assists. His defense is taking a dramatic drop. But LeBron can still dominate and affect the game and take over games at will. LeBron is still a top 10 player in this league. Last year he averaged 20, basically you could say 25, 7, and 8. I think it'll probably be around the same numbers if his scoring goes up just a point or two to like 20, 25, 26. But yeah, LeBron James is still a top 10 player, bro. He has Luka now, so he doesn't have to do too much. But we've seen, when AD left and AD was gone, what Bron could do. He still kept them as a top seed in the West. So he still showed that LeBron can dominate the game and dominate and win you multiple games. It's just that he's older now. He doesn't have the same impact as what he once does. But yeah, I think this is a perfect spot for LeBron here at number 7.
Wow. I swear, a couple of weeks ago, you said you thought LeBron was still a top 5 player.
Yeah, but this is going into the season. I think talent-wise, yes, I think LeBron James is still a top 5 to 6 player. But going into the season, thinking about it, this is year 23. Yeah. It's probably either this season or next season is going to be his last season. Because I don't think he's going another 2 years, bro. But yeah, I think it's going to, the players above him, I think are going to have better years than him.
I was about to say, because you said that when we was doing the top 10, the ESPN list, and you didn't agree where his ranking was. I think he was like 8th, and you didn't agree to that because you was like, I still think he's 5. I ain't gonna lie.
Was theirs going into the season?
Yeah. Yes. When we did top ESPN, yes, that's always like for next year. Yeah. Why you think they had Cooper Flag so damn high? They had Cooper Flag at freaking 50.
I can't wait to talk about Cooper Flag.
They had freaking Jalen Williams at number 11. Yes.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. That's why I'm shocked. I ain't gonna lie. This is shocking. It probably won't be as shocking what I say probably later on. But at number 7, man, I got my guy, man. The best two guard in the NBA, Anthony Edwards, bro. 27, 5 and 4, 44 from the field, 39 from 3. We're going to speak on Anthony Edwards, obviously, in preseason, but you know what he going to do, man. He's still going to be a really good defender, is the best player on the Timberwolves, can score at will, was one of the best shooters last year. Obviously, he shot 39% from the 3. He always changes something to his game, bro. He always comes to the season and improve. And I think me and you both expect something to improve this year, that he's going to be even better. You just said it literally like 20 minutes ago. And damn near might get some MVP votes, and I think he will at some point get some MVP votes. So that's why Anthony Edwards is here. But I think like this might be the year. He could get 30. Not gonna cap. He has a chance. He has a legit chance of getting 30. I don't know yet. I gotta wait and see throughout the season, obviously. But there's a chance he could reach 30. But Anthony Edwards still one of the best scorers, one of the best defenders. Not I wouldn't say NBA, but just as a guard, he's still one of the best 2-guard defenders in the NBA. I got Anthony Edwards, man, at number 7.
At 6, this is where I had Anthony Edwards. Like you said, you read off his stats already. Like I said earlier, I think Ant is going to get some MVP votes. Ant came into the season working on his post game, so that's what he's going to add and improve to his game this year, probably being in the post more. And then I think he's an okay passer, so him being in the post, they'll allow him to, they're going to double, so that allows him to, make the right reads and pass for the open guys. And I know I had them at an 11th seed, but they can potentially fight for that 6th seed, 6th seed in the playoffs. Because 11 is like 7. Well, on mine, the 11th is like the 7th. Because I got a bunch of Western Conference teams. But yeah, Ant's gonna be amazing this year, bro. He's gonna have to will his team to a lot of W's because he's their best scorer, their best player. I think he's gonna, like last year, he took over a lot of games late. I think he's gonna do the same thing this year. I think he's gonna, like I said, he's gonna have a case for that MVP. He's gonna put up big numbers this year. Like you said, he might get to that 30. It's a really good chance that he will get to that 30. And this is where I have Ant at number 6.
At number 6, man, I got my GOAT, bro. LeBron James, man, at number 6, 24, 8 and 8, 51 from the field, 37 from the 3. The one thing about LeBron James is since he's been with the Lakers, he's been a better shooter. And he's going to be more all ball now with Luka Doncic there. And that actually might be better for him. I felt like he should have did it with Westbrook, but that's another story for another day, bro. LeBron, 24, 8 and 8. I think you just said it. LeBron could average more. I can see LeBron averaging 26, especially with a full year of Luka now. We're going to see 2 better players, and I think LeBron will adjust better with a full season with Luka Doncic. That we're going to see probably a really good LeBron James. Now, do I think he's going to average 8 assists again? I don't think so. I think I can see him giving me like 6 because Luka's going to have the ball more in his hands now. But I feel like with LeBron James, he's still going to be great. He's still going to be dominant. I feel like you got no choice but to put LeBron still in your top 10. I feel like as long as LeBron is still in the league, he's going to be a top 10. I think we're going to get a way better King GOAT James this year. He faked us out, but he's still a really good player. And the shooter actually might be better this year. He shot 37%. I could see him getting back to that 39% he shot like a couple of years ago, maybe even 40%. You never know, but I got LeBron James at number 6.
Number 5, this is where I got Kevin Durant. With Fred VanVleet going down, I think that put a lot of more weight on Kevin Durant's plate. I think now, with Fred, you had a chance to relax because, you had a good leader out there, another guy that can go out and hit big shots and come up in the clutch for you guys. But with now Fred gone, I think Kevin Durant has to step up a little bit more. I think he has to score more. Because we all have the Rockets as one of those teams that can easily make it to the finals and the Western Conference Finals. And in order for them to stay successful throughout the season, KD has to be that 30-point per game scorer. I know Kevin Durant ever. I think he's done it like once.
Average 30.
30 points per game.
I think he's done it like
I think he's
twice.
done it once.
Because I remember you remember when you went on a rant, you was like, how
He
he
hit
one of the
twice.
best scorers? You was like, he's one of the
Yeah,
best
he hit
scorers ever,
twice.
but you only averaged 30 points twice. Like, how could you do I
Twice.
remember
Yeah.
that. How could you do that? I remember you went on that rant.
Yeah. But yeah, I think this is when we're gonna get the 30-point per game Kevin Durant because they need it. They're gonna need it. And he's gonna have to step up. So far, I want to talk about preseason so bad because of what I've seen.
We can talk
But
about that.
through the preseason so far, like Kevin Durant is gonna be a lot of bailouts. He's gonna do a lot of bailouts for the Rockets this year. Meaning that it was 3 seconds left on the shot clock, and he has to take those shots. And 9 times out of 10, Kevin Durant's gonna hit them. He's a 7-foot assassin. But yeah, this is where I got Kevin Durant at number 5.
Oh, okay. That's cool. Yeah, man. You sure went on a little rant about Kevin Durant. That was crazy. Number 5, man. That's where it got hard, bro. I told you, and I'm gonna say it again. 5 through 10 is fluid. Pick whoever you want. And I went back and forth on this, bro. And this is what I talked about when I said some guys might not be here. I want to put this guy here, but I really can't. So I just got to put this guy here. At number 5, I got Anthony Davis, bro. I got Anthony Davis at number 5 because I went back and looked. I said he was the Lakers. He was averaging 24, 11 with like 2 blocks. And I said, bro, he was low. I guess I don't want to say clearly, but he was the best player on the Lakers last year, even with LeBron. He was the best player.
No,
he was the best. He was the best player.
Yeah.
He was the best player last year. And then last year with the Mavericks, I mean, he had the crazy opening game, but he got hurt. But I think this year, a healthy Anthony Davis, I can honestly see 27, 12, 3, 4 assists because we'll talk about it, but they said Jason Kidd wants to use him as a hub like Sabonis. So I can see the assists going up to say 4 assists. He's still 2 blocks, still one of the best defenders in the league, bro. He shot 51% last year, and I was like, bro, I think Anthony Davis is going to have a crazy, amazing year for the Dallas Mavericks, bro. And then we both think Kyrie Irving is coming back, but if Kyrie Irving doesn't come back, he's going to be amazing all year. Even when Kyrie does come back, Anthony Davis is still going to be amazing. It's going to actually make things easier if Kyrie Irving comes back. So I got Anthony Davis at number 5, man. Some people might be like, oh, my God, but it's going into the season, bro. It's going into the season.
No, I mean, I ain't mad at it because AD could definitely have a big year like that. So I ain't mad at you putting him there. But at number 4, this is where I got Shea. I have reigning MVP. I know a lot of people in the comments probably gonna be like, "How do you have Shea 4th?" Because he can either him or Giannis can either go in this spot, in my opinion.
Real quick.
But I got
my bad, bro. Real quick. They gonna say our list is invalid because when I upload the video, they said our point guard list is invalid because Shea was not number 1. That's all I want to say.
Okay.
That's all I want to say.
All right. But anyways, yeah, I got Shea at 4. I think reigning MVP. I think Shea's just gonna be Shea again. He's gonna average 30 like he does all the time. He's gonna go out there, get his points, play good D, lead his team to a top 3 seed. I think this is a no-brainer. I think the top 4 are literally a no-brainer. You can switch them however you want. 2 through 4 you can, but Shea's gonna be Shea. We know what Shea does. Reigning MVP.
Yeah, man. And number 4, I got Shai Gilgeous-Alexander too, man. I mean, it's funny because we just talked about him literally 7 days ago. 32, 5, and 6, 51 from the field, 37 from 3. We know what he is. Still one of the best defenders in the NBA, especially on his team. One of the best scorers in the NBA. Probably one of the best offensive seasons ever. It's just when I always talk about it, man. Them 3 guys above him, he just ain't better than them, and there ain't nothing wrong with that. There ain't nothing wrong with that. But we know what Shai gonna give you, bro. He gonna be consistent, still gonna be on this winning team, probably win close to 60 games again, definitely high 50s. But he's always gonna show up, bro. Always gonna show up, but he never gets hurt. He's a really, really good basketball player. He does deserve some credit. I just can't put him in like number 1 like some people probably will, but just because he did win the MVP. Shai Gilgeous is still one of the best players in the league, bro. He's still a top 5 player. I got Shai Gilgeous-Alexander at number 4.
At 3, this is where I got Giannis Antetokounmpo. I was trying to see if what was the highest points Giannis scored last year? Because I feel like Giannis is gonna have one of them
What, his
mom
points
star
per game?
years.
You talking about points per game or
No,
just
just
total
his
career high
single
points?
high total
Oh, okay, I got you. Well, not
last year,
career
bro.
high, but
Last year.
his points this year. I got you.
Yeah. But I think Giannis is gonna have a mom star year. I think Giannis is gonna put up crazy numbers. Because Giannis plays hard every single possession, bro. He doesn't. He's him and Westbrook are the same. They play hard every single possession. Like I said, I think he's gonna put up big numbers on that weak team because he has to. I mean, he has to literally do everything again, like he always does. So yeah, this is why I got Giannis at 3, bro.
And number 3, man, I got your favorite player in the NBA, Luka Doncic, bro. Luka Doncic, 28, this with the Lakers, 28, 8, and 7, 45 from the field, 36 from 3, 78 from the free throw line. We know what he is. Luka, we just talked about him literally last week. Lost a lot of weight, still one of the best scorers, still one of the best passers, can rebound the ball. For this Lakers team, a full year as the Lakers, bro. He's gonna be the engine. He's gonna have to do a lot of things. I know he got LeBron now, but he's the one, not LeBron. LeBron is not that guy no more where we can't depend on him to take us to new heights. It's Luka now. Luka is the one that got to take the Lakers to new heights. And I agree, he's gonna have a really good year. He's gonna have a really good year. I can see Luka basically getting back to when he averaged 38, 9 or whatever like that. He's gonna be really good for the Lakers this year. Can't wait to watch him, man. I can't wait to watch Luka. And with him, I know he got Austin Reeves and LeBron James, but he's still gonna have the ball majority of the time. And he's still gonna score at a good clip, bro. So I got Luka Doncic at number 3.
At 2, this is where I got my boy. I got my boy Luca at number 2. Skinny Luca. I think this is optics wise, this is the smallest I've seen him since it's like his rookie year. I don't think he's gonna be as athletic as he was his rookie year, but I definitely think that losing that weight is gonna help him stay healthy more. I think he's gonna come into the season sizzling. This is my year. This is my MVP year for him. This is I think Luca is gonna get his MVP this year. I think Luca is gonna dominate this year. I think, like you said, he's the guy now on the Lakers. He's gonna do everything for them. His usage is gonna be crazy dumb high. And I think we're gonna get a more efficient Luka because last year he was down. It was a down year for him, but he's gonna be more efficient this year. So I got Luka as number 2.
At number 2, I got that guy, the Greek freak, Giannis Antetokounmpo, 30, 12, and 6. Look, man, Giannis is Giannis in the Bucks, and that's it, bro. He got to go crazy every single night for that team to have a chance. So this might be the year Giannis could give you 32, 33 points per game. And he gonna be handling the ball more. I think he talked about it. He wants to it's gonna be different for him to handle the ball more. Like he always had a Dame or a Drew Holiday next to him, even a Chris Middleton. Now he's gonna be the guy that initiates the offense at times and handles the ball at times. So he averaged 6 assists last year. There's a chance he might get 7, maybe 8. I don't know about 8, but there is a chance. He's gonna do everything for that team. He's still a good defender, weak side defender. But know what, Brook Lopez, he's gonna be amazing this year. That man gonna be so damn tired on
Hey,
that team, bro. He gotta do everything.
over so last year his highest scoring point in the game was 59. Over under he gets 60 this year. I
I'm
think
gonna
he's gonna
go
get a 60
over.
ball.
I'm
Yeah, I
gonna
think
go
he's gonna get a
over.
60 ball.
I'm gonna go over, bro. I think he can. I think he can get 60, bro. Like there's a
Yeah,
chance
he
he
gonna go
gonna
get
hit
60.
60 one time. But yeah,
Yeah.
man, Giannis is gonna be great as per usual. I got Giannis Antetokounmpo at number 2.
And number 1, I think we both and everyone else in America should know that Jokic is the best player going into the NBA. Um, hard to stop. It's hard to stop and say a person who averaged 30, 10, and 10 or 30-point triple double, that they're not going to be the best player in the league. With a new team too, Cam Johnson, new additions, Cam Johnson, Tim Hardaway, Bruce Brown. I wouldn't be shocked if we see him average 30, 12, and 12. because he averaged 30, 12, and 10 last year. I wouldn't be surprised if it's 30, 12, and 12.
I had to go get my other iPad so I can read off when we get to the next topic. Yeah, man. Obviously, we know who number one, bro. Nikola Jokic, 29, 12, and 10. The best player in the NBA, 57 from the field, 36 from three. With new players on his team, he might even be better this year, bro. Nikola Jokic is different now. I know people gonna say, "Well, his defense isn't all that." I think he might be better, and he won't have to play a lot, which will help him. You got Valanciunas now, a better backup big man. Jokic gets his rest, so that could actually make it better for him when he has to play in, say, fourth quarters and all that, or even overtime type games. I believe Nikola Jokic. And now, to some people, I do want to ask you: is Jokic clearly the best player in the NBA? Because
Yes.
people are upset that. Like, we know what Giannis is great. We know what Luka is when Luka's right, and even Shea. But people are upset because Jokic shouldn't clearly be the best player in the NBA.
No. Jokic is clearly the best player. Bro, the man accounts. He account even it depends how you want to do it with rebounds. But if you're just doing points and assists, bro, that's at least 50 points right there on the team that he accounts for in itself. And that's not talking, and that can be even higher because it's a 3-point shooting league. So that's at least 50 points that Jokic accounts for every single night. Like, bro, that man, he affects the game. He literally dominates the game offensively in every category. Rebounding, assist, points, like it doesn't matter, bro.
Nikola,
Giannis is too great, man. Not Giannis,
Nikola
sorry,
Jokic,
Nikola Jokic.
Nikola Jokic is clearly the best player in the NBA. He does everything for that team, bro. Without him, the Nuggets ain't going nowhere. So yes, me and Charles both have Nikola Jokic at number one. So for our top 10 NBA players going into the season, at number 10, I got Steph Curry. At number 9, I got Victor Wembanyama. At number 8, I got Kevin Durant. At number 7, I got Anthony Edwards. At number 6, I got LeBron James. At number 5, I got Anthony Davis. At number 4, I got Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. At number 3, I got Luka Doncic. At number 2, I got Giannis Antetokounmpo. And at number 1, I got Nikola Jokic.
At number 10, I got Victor Wembanyama. At 9, I got AD. At 8, I got Steph. At 7, I got LeBron. At 6, I got Ant. At 5, I got KD. 4, I got Shea. 3, I got Giannis. 2, I got Luka. And 1, I got Nikola Jokic.